Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Heather, and today we're exploring the best vintage living room ideas for your home. Stay tuned as we dive into some timeless designs that combine elegance and functionality beautifully. Let's get started. In this living room, I love the rich mauve walls paired with gold accents, creating an elegant vintage feel. The ornate mirror and framed artwork add character and a sense of history. The antique wooden side table and the brass stool introduce a mix of textures, enhancing the room's charm. The plush velvet sofa looks inviting, and the leopard print pillows add a bold touch. However, I'd switch the leopard print pillows for something more understated to maintain the vintage elegance. The arrangement feels cozy and functional for both relaxation and reading. The marble floor and small decorative elements, like the statue, complete the sophisticated look. I'd also consider adding a larger rug to anchor the space better. I absolutely love the simplicity and warmth of this living room. The caramel leather sofa is a standout piece, adding a touch of mid-century modern flair. Paired with neutral pillows and a cozy throw, it feels inviting and comfortable. The large window allows plenty of natural light, making the space feel open and airy. The vintage display cabinet adds a practical yet stylish storage solution, showcasing beautiful ceramics and glassware. The small round coffee table with its minimalistic design complements the overall aesthetic, and the potted plant adds a refreshing touch of greenery. I might add a larger, more textured rug to anchor the space further, and perhaps introduce a pop of color with an additional throw or pillow to break up the neutral tones. I'm really drawn to the bold and eclectic style of this living room. The deep green accent wall with floral murals adds a dramatic backdrop, making the white sofa pop beautifully. The mix of throw pillows in various textures and patterns gives the space a lively and inviting feel. The large blue ottoman serves as a practical coffee table alternative, perfect for lounging. The colorful rug ties the room together, introducing vibrant energy that contrasts nicely with the dark wall. The mid-century lamp and side table blend well, enhancing the vintage charm. I'd probably add more cohesive artwork or decor on the wall to balance the bold mural, and maybe introduce a floor lamp for additional lighting. Overall, it's a playful and stylish space. I really appreciate the cozy, rustic vibe of this living room. The dark leather sofa is both comfortable and durable, perfect for a family space. The farmhouse-style wall art and vintage dresser add a charming, homely touch. I love the way natural light streams through the windows, enhancing the warm tones of the wood floors and furniture. The decorative mirror above the dresser reflects light, making the room feel more spacious. The area rug ties the room together, adding texture and a soft surface underfoot. To improve this space, I'd add a few more colorful throw pillows or a blanket to brighten up the dark sofa. Overall, it's a welcoming and functional living area. I adore the mix of vintage and rustic elements in this living room. The antique sofa with its rich wooden frame and patterned upholstery is a beautiful focal point. The gallery wall above it adds character with assorted frames, old prints, and unique items like the violin and paintbrushes. The large clock ties the decor together nicely. The wooden crate as a side table is a clever, functional choice, adding charm. Fresh flowers bring a touch of nature, softening the look. To enhance this space, I'd introduce a more cohesive color palette for the wall art to create unity. The balance between comfort and style here is fantastic. I love the vibrant and eclectic feel of this vintage living room. The bold pink and yellow chairs add a fun pop of color, contrasting beautifully with the soft, neutral tones of the sofa and walls. The unique coffee table and ottomans provide both style and functionality, perfect for entertaining. The ornate mirror and sculptural side table add a touch of elegance, enhancing the room's vintage charm. The tall windows allow natural light to flood in, making the space feel bright and welcoming. To improve this space, I'd consider adding a few more cohesive elements, like matching throw pillows or a rug to tie the different colors and styles together. Overall, it's a lively and stylish room. I'm captivated by the cozy and colorful vintage vibe of this living room. The deep green velvet sofa is a stunning focal point, paired perfectly with a mix of patterned and textured throw pillows. The gallery wall with its eclectic art pieces and fairy lights adds a whimsical touch that makes the space feel personal and inviting. I love the abundance of plants, which bring life and freshness to the room. The mid-century modern coffee table is both stylish and practical. The pink curtains and the orange rug create a warm and cheerful atmosphere. To enhance this space, I might add a few more vintage decor elements like a retro clock or some antique knickknacks. Overall, it's a delightful and vibrant living area. I'm impressed by the sophisticated, airy feel of this vintage living room. The mid-century modern furniture, like the egg chair and wooden lounge chairs, adds style and comfort. The large windows flood the room with natural light, creating an open, inviting atmosphere. The black and white patterned rug beautifully anchors the seating area, while pops of red in the artwork and pillows add vibrancy. The marble fireplace and large potted plant bring in elements of nature and luxury. To improve this space, I'd add a few personal touches like family photos or a vintage clock to make it feel even more homely. Overall, it's a chic and elegant space. I love the elegant and serene feel of this vintage living room. The neutral color palette with white walls and light furniture creates a calming atmosphere. The classic fireplace is a stunning focal point, complemented by the cozy armchair and soft lighting. The antique chandelier adds a touch of sophistication, while the layered area rug brings warmth and texture to the space. The small stools and round coffee table are both functional and stylish. The greenery adds a refreshing touch of nature. To enhance this room, I'd introduce a few more colorful accents, like cushions or a throw, to add some vibrancy. Overall, it's a beautifully balanced and inviting space. I love the warm and inviting feel of this vintage living room. The exposed wooden beams on the ceiling add a rustic charm, while the mix of cozy furniture pieces creates a comfortable atmosphere. The neutral color palette is enhanced with natural elements like the large potted tree and woven accents. The strategically placed guitar adds a personal touch and a hint of musical flair. The layered rugs and textured throw bring warmth and coziness to the space. The large window allows natural light to flood in, making the room feel bright and airy. To improve the space, I might add a few more colorful accents, like cushions or artwork to add some vibrancy. Overall, it's a beautifully balanced and welcoming room. I love the cozy and intimate atmosphere of this vintage living room. The curved sofa is a standout piece, offering both comfort and style, perfectly complemented by the soft pink and neutral throw pillows. The eclectic gallery wall adds character and a personal touch, with a mix of art pieces and candle sconces creating a warm, inviting glow. The TV setup is thoughtfully integrated, not overpowering the room's vintage charm. To enhance this space, I might add a vintage floor lamp for additional lighting and perhaps a few more plants to bring in some greenery. Overall, it's a beautifully styled and welcoming living area. I'm absolutely charmed by the warm, inviting feel of this vintage living room. The dark leather sofas are both comfortable and timeless, adorned with cozy, autumnal throw pillows and blankets. The wooden coffee table adds a rustic touch, perfectly styled with candles and seasonal decorations. I love the abundance of greenery, with potted plants and a large fern bringing life to the space. The vintage artwork on the wall adds character, and the large window allows natural light to brighten the room. To enhance this space, I might add a more vibrant rug to contrast with the neutral tones and bring some extra warmth. Overall, it's a beautifully styled and welcoming room. I'm enchanted by the vintage charm of this living room. The white dresser with its antique handles serves as a perfect backdrop for the collection of old books and the beautiful black and white photograph. The red velvet armchair adds a pop of color and a touch of luxury. I love the decorative touches, like the dried flowers and the rustic mirror, which enhance the room's nostalgic feel. The coffee table centerpiece with candles creates a warm, cozy atmosphere, ideal for relaxation. The plaid blanket and pumpkins add a seasonal touch, making the space feel homely and inviting. To enhance this room, I might add a vintage floor lamp for additional lighting and perhaps a few more colorful books to diversify the palette. I'm impressed by the fresh and airy feel of this vintage living room. The white and neutral color palette creates a calm and inviting atmosphere, while the large windows allow natural light to flood in, enhancing the openness. The plush armchairs and the sofa look incredibly comfortable, perfect for relaxation. I love the use of greenery throughout the room, adding a touch of nature and vibrancy. The wooden furniture pieces, like the console table and coffee table, add warmth and a rustic charm. The carefully curated decor, including the basket of throws and decorative vases, adds a homely touch. To enhance this space, I might add a few more colorful throw pillows or a textured rug to add some depth and interest. I love the cozy and inviting feel of this vintage living room. The white brick walls and fireplace add a charming rustic touch, while the comfortable armchairs create a perfect spot for relaxation. The wicker coffee table is a great focal point, adding texture and a natural element to the space. The chandelier and wall decor enhance the vintage vibe, giving the room character and warmth. The dining area seamlessly blends with the living space, making it ideal for entertaining. The use of greenery and the carefully chosen decorative items add a homely touch. To enhance this room, I might add a colorful rug to contrast with the neutral tones and bring in some additional warmth. Overall, it's a beautifully styled and welcoming space. Thanks for joining me today as we explored these stunning vintage living room ideas. I hope you found some inspiration for your own home. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more design tips and ideas. See you next time on Design Eye.